First, I want to welcome up Brenda Doyle and Donna Ludvigsen back to the podium to give us a little bit of a roadmap of, I guess, where things go from here, some of the things we've learned over the weekend, and just what the government intends to do with it, and all part of the announcements that were made while we were here. Please welcome them back.
Okay, I don't know about you, but I think my brain's just about as full as it's going to... Okay, I don't know about you, but my brain is just about as full as it's possibly going to get. We've had just an absolutely fabulous day. And late-breaking fact that we got, yesterday we had 2,000 live stream feeds on the symposiums, which means that it's been just a phenomenal success for people being able to join us from away. Come on up, Brenda Lee.
So we're kind of at the stage of where do we go now? You've heard absolutely inspirational testimonials, ideas about research, employers who've come forward to say we're ready to go. So there's a couple of things that we wanted to do because we want to make sure that this cohesive group that we've gathered together in the last 2 days, we continue. And do we use that kind of process that we've developed in terms of kind of having conversations, throwing out ideas and seeing? So this document is critically important. So you got a copy of that yesterday. And you'll see this is kind of the pathway forward that we've identified. So there's a number of actions in that. And so if you can kind of have a look at that, it's up on the website. And we're very much interested in your feedback. One thing that you're just going to get a copy of in just a few minutes is the progress report over the last year. So this document, or something similar to this, or an earlier draft, was released a year ago, and then this document, which is called Making Progress, is a summary of some of the innovations and activities that have happened over the last year. So have a look at it. If you see some things that you've been involved in and are not there, please get back to us, and we'll certainly include that as we post it on the website. The other things that we wanted to talk about was setting the next stage. So the minister's going to come up in a minute, and he's going to be talking about kind of how does this all knit together and tie together. One of the key pieces is around the private sector and the public sector employer council. So maybe I'll have Donna talk about that for a minute.
Okay, so the public sector employer council has met 5 times. The public sector is meeting one last time. They're coming together at the end of June, and they're going to be vetting a report that will go to the minister for his advice. And I think one of the things that we're going to see in that is what's the same and what's different between private sector employers and public sector employers. But the focus of that report is going to be on, so how do we do a better job? We've gotten some absolutely critical input from some of those employers, and that report we're expecting will be released probably late in the summer or early September.
And one of the things that we'll be doing is taking all of these ideas that are on the wall, and we'll be taking that as a summary form to that June 27th meeting with all the Employer Advisory Committee. So those are kind of the business things, but we still have 3 draws to do. So many of you put your names in as door prizes. So we have the honor of kind of doing the door prizes. So, Donna, you want to pull out?
What are we drawing for first?
I think we're drawing for this picture.
Okay.
Which is the Job Corps.
No, it's from Ben and Grant.
Right.
Okay.
Autism.
And it is going to Gary Gregoire, maybe.
Yep. Gary
Okay.
Gregoire, I think. Gary Gregoire, are you here?
If you are not here, we have your phone number and we'll send it out to you.
Okay.
Then
Yeah,
again,
don't
you
you
wanted
gotta be here
another
to
model.
You got to be here to win. How about that? Yeah, we don't want. After this is over, we don't want to be trying to contact anybody.
He could be watching on the webcast.
By the way, somebody from Crust Craft Pizza or Specialty Breads, is somebody here from that?
They were here in our job
Because
corps last night.
they won this lovely thing. But if they're not here, should we draw again? Yeah. All right, we'll draw again. Okay, this is for the orchid first, the orchid picture. Chad Lehman. Chad. Chad, one of our speakers. Thanks, Chad.
That's great.
Why don't we draw for this? Why not?
Okay.
It's creation.
Looks like it's Nancy Murphy.
Nancy Murphy, are you here? Is she here? She's gone? But you want to accept it on her behalf? Room, what do we say? Yeah. Some say no. I'm going to say yes. Go ahead. So I don't want to be here all day drawing for things.
Okay. And there's one more.
And one more. What's the last thing we're drawing for?
Tables.
The tables. What tables? All those tables? We can't give those away.
Mosaic.
Oh, the mosaic. Stuff on the mosaic tables, yeah. Bao Ho? Ho? He's gone. Oh, well. If you cruise, you lose.
Larry Kozak.
Larry Kozak. Are you just making that up? Larry Kozak. All right, he's gone.
Dear me. Okay.
Kendall Curry. Yay! Okay.
So do you want to quickly thank and then we'll get things started?
Okay, now one of the things that I want to do before the minister comes back up to the podium is to give recognition to our incredible organizing committee. They put an awful lot of time and effort into getting this going under some pretty tight timelines and not a whole lot of a budget. So, can I ask people to stand, and we would like to recognize you. Diana Bearworth. Yep. Okay, she was one of the people who was manning the front desk. Michelle Champlain, Human Services. Tina Fayez with Big Pixel Creative. Carissa Halton with Big Pixel Creative, over in that corner. Bodan Horich in Human Services. Sean Cochin from Alberta Innovation and Advanced Education used to be with us. Gisela Kwok, Sharon Matthias, Carlis Cacuto, Job Skills Training and Labor, really responsible for organizing the job fair, Charles Strachey with Human Services and taking lots of photographs, and Tim Weinkoff, Human Services, over there. You guys did a fabulous job.
Thanks very much. We also want people to fill out the evaluation form that you'll find on the table. It's a big yellow form. It's got all kinds of things about what went on this weekend, the things you liked, and your feedback will help us plan for next year. So it's got a bit on everything that went on. And the organizers hope you'll drop those off at the registration table on your way out today. So thanks very much for that.